This is really more of a story about a time when determination, grit, all those things came into play and it just saw me through a super tough time. So it's called three words: courage, dedication, and determination. On a certain day, in a certain year, my eyes opened in the stillness of the yet dark morning. I lay in my bed, covers pulled up under my chin. I was listening. It was quiet. Quiet was something to be thankful for. There was three small bodies sleeping peacefully in their own rooms in their own beds, and the dog was sleeping on the floor at the foot of my bed. I closed my eyes, hoping the sun would sleep for just a few minutes more. There's a quote that says, "Courage is being scared to death and saddling up anyway." A man named Marion Robert Morrison made that quote famous. He was later called John Wayne. I was feeling anything but courageous that day, and not that that was any different from any other day in the past year, except this was going to take a prayer and a strong tailwind to get me to work on an empty tank of gas in my old Suburban. I was going to have to put on a smile when I wanted to cry and get my babies off to school. Go on about my day and face the challenges of a newly single mom fresh from an abusive relationship, and it was going to take courage. I dedicated myself to an early morning routine that included the decision that it was going to be the best day it could be. I was setting the bar kind of low. I lowered my covers and slipped out of bed. The sun glancing above the horizon, I slipped into some jeans and a t-shirt, went downstairs to start breakfast, and before the crew tumbled out of their beds, I dedicated myself to making their morning bright with a smile, words of encouragement for the day ahead, and loaded them on the bus, climbed in my truck. Courage and dedication came with a certain amount of fear as a side dish. I was determined to give my little family a good, happy life with adventures and opportunities. We tasted all the sweetness that youth had to offer, and there were some bitter tears. Our fun was all of the richness that cost no dollars. We hung our own art on the wall, and we sang songs of our souls. My kids had no idea we weren't wealthy because we were rich. In a certain year, my dedication with a dose of determination, a lot of courage, and guided by faith led me to a place where I could feel safe in my body. These three little souls helped me hold true to my course. They didn't carry my load, but they sure eased the burden. The sweetness in their faces, the innocence in their eyes, doubled and redoubled my determination to succeed. Maybe I'm not what someone would call a success. I don't care. I know the mountain I climbed and the monsters I faced on the way, and with a little courage, dedication, and most of all, determination, I made it.
I love that. I'm so proud of you. Um,
Thank you.
it sounds like, yeah, Michael just wrote, it's not determination with love. It sounds like you were determined, but also motivated by the love for your children.
Yeah.